I'm so sorry. I sort of forgot that I'm supposed to film this and I sort of did part of it, so whoops. Hello guys, this is Sandra here, and I thought today I'm gonna say hello with my makeup on because usually it doesn't happen. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're back then you already know what this series is about. So basically I sit down every Friday and I use an eyeshadow palette that's in my collection just to make sure I rotate through them and I create a look with each of them. I already have a playlist which I will link in that corner. I keep messing it up. But I will link it in this corner so you can check out more videos if you want. In this week's video, as you will see it in the title, we're gonna use the Too Faced Pretty Rich Eyeshadow Palette. It's a really nice palette, but I have quite mixed feelings about this, as you will see throughout the video as well. And you know, you sometimes don't love all of your eyeshadow palettes equally, but it's still nice to crack them out and have a bit of a play with them. So that's what I did in today's look, and if you want to see how I created this, please keep on watching. As always, I already primed my eyes with the Wet n Wild Photo Focused Concealer. Nothing new there, and we're gonna go in with our first shade, which will be Fancy That, which is this brown, cool toned brown transition shade. And I'm gonna take it on a MAC 217 brush and we'll just blend it in the crease. I'm also gonna blend it in the outer corner. And you can see it doesn't really fully go in my crease. I'm going a little bit above it. To blend it out even more, I'm gonna take a clean brush, and this is the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. This has no product on it, and I'm just gonna go around the edges to make sure that they are nice and smooth. And I wanted this look to be a lot more blue than how it turned out to be, but I often find it with this palette. I don't know, I'm not fully happy with it, but you know, I keep trying, making it work, and maybe one day it will. Who knows? I'm gonna add a little bit more of that brown. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with a tiny blending brush, and this is the Morphe M506, and I will use the shade Coal Under Pressure, which is this quite shimmery black, and you can really see it shimmer when I turn it. And while I like it, I feel like because it's shimmery, it's not black enough and I can't fully build up the outer corner how I want it to, but never mind. I'm gonna just place it in the outer corner. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I almost dropped it. And blend it out there. And after I place it and blend it a little bit, I'm swapping to a bigger brush. This is the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer, and do more blending. Just find that this does a better job at blending it together with the brown. And then I can go back in with the MAC 217 and blend it with the brown, adding a tiniest bit to the brush. And you can see it blends and fades away quite easily. I'm going to add a little bit more brown. And then going back to that clean Sigma brush and blending around the edges. And then going back to the MAC brush and blending. And before adding anything more to the outer corner, I'm gonna take a flat brush, and this is just from Babyliss, which I've never known they do brushes. I'm not even sure where I got this, but it's just a flat brush. And I'm gonna take the color Set the Jewel Tone, which is just this lovely blue color right there. And I will start packing in to the inner corner and the middle of the lid. Just more with pressing motions. And I feel like I should have left the glitter alone so it would have looked more blue, but too late for that. There we go. Once I get to the middle of the lid, I'm gonna swap to another brush, That's just a flat packing brush as well. This one is from Avon. And I will dip in the shade Silver Spoon, which is this, well, as the name suggests, silver. And I'm gonna pack it more where the blue and the black meet, more towards the outer corner, so they can just fade into each other nicely. Wish that that black that has the shimmer in it would be matte rather than shimmery, but never mind. And then I'm gonna take the brush that I used with the blue and just brush it all over and apply a bit more blue. Then I take my Zoeva brush, and no, this is a MAC one, sorry, and just blend in the crease and the outer corner once again, now that there's some blue there. You can add a little bit more fancy there as well. I don't know, whenever I use this palette, I'm not 100% happy. I don't know. If you have this palette, let me know what you think. This is my only Too Faced eyeshadow palette, but next time I think I will go for something that's in a tin, because apparently those are a lot better. But, you know, I can make it work. I just always feel like they're a bit patchy or like muddy. I think that's a better word, muddy. But anyway, I'm gonna go back in with my small Morphe brush and the black shade Cool Under Pressure and try to build up the outer corner a bit. And then, whoop! Then go back in with the MAC brush and blend it. And then take the Sigma brush as well to blend it furthermore. It really does help to take a clean brush to bring along the edges. I feel like it's a bit more brown on the other side, so I'm gonna go back in with the MAC brush and add a little bit more fancy there. Oh, one of the neighbors is singing. If you can hear that, I'm so sorry. Again, blend a bit more with the Sigma brush. The next step will be a glitter glue, and they do say that with this palette you don't need it, but without that the glitter halfway through the day falls down my face, so you know, I would rather use one. And the one I'm using is the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. Really, it's just the smallest drop there. I'm pretty sure you can barely see it. Then I will take my middle finger, warm it up on the back of my hand, and then pat it on my lid, and I will feel that it's getting tacky. And then I will take my pointy finger and dip it in the shade Diamond Life, and I will press that on top. And it's just this really nice multi-dimensional glitter. And then I will take the Zoeva brush and just go over in the crease in the outside corner. And then go back in with the little Morphe brush and the black color in the outer corner. Blend it out. And then take the tiniest bit more fancy that again, the brown shade, one last time. And just blend it in the crease. Then take the Sigma brush and blend around. For my liner, I'm taking a flat Eco Tools brush. This is just quite nice to smudge out. I think it's a smudger brush, but it doesn't really say on it. And I'm gonna dip it in Cool Under Pressure and just press and smudge along my top lash line. Nothing overly precise for this look. And then I will take a wet cotton pad and just clean up under my eye and on the edge. Now I will take care of the rest of the complexion and I will be back to finish the eyes. Alright guys, I'm back and this eye is done, and with this one I'm so sorry, I sort of forgot that I'm supposed to film this and I sort of did part of it, so whoops. Basically, all I did around my eye area that's different is that I added a little bit of highlighter on my brow bone. It's the same what I used on my cheeks, and it's the Becca Vanilla Quartz highlighter. Don't know why I had to think about it for that long. And now what we're gonna do is add a little bit of liner under the eyes, and I used this sort of slanted itsy bitsy brush, dipped it into silver spoon. I'm gonna add a little bit more and just draw, well, not even draw a line, just sort of smudge it there, and it will just work nicely with what we already have going on. I'm so sorry, I sort of forgot. I just, you know, when you just get in the zone and you do your makeup and you sort of forget. So that's where my mind was, clearly not here. Next step, I'm gonna use this Kiko eyeliner, and this is the Lasting Precision Automatic Eyeliner and Kohl Pencil in the shade 07. Unfortunately, these never have names, but it's just this beautiful blue. And I'm gonna apply this in my waterline. As a next step, I apply 2 coatings of this Kiko mascara on the bottom, and on the bottom I just wanted blue mascara, so I don't really know why, I just wanted it to match the eyeliner. Then on the top of my lashes I applied 2 coats of my favourite, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and after that we only have 1 step left, don't worry, we're almost there. My last step was to take my Sigma brush, which is the E47, and I love this for the brow bone and the inner corner, and I'm gonna take the shade Clutch Your Pearls, which is this pearlescent white that has a pink shift to it, and I'm gonna apply a really small amount just in the inner corner, like so. And this is the finished look, guys. So everything that I used on my complexion I will leave in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a really simple look, to be fair. I just wanted a bit of a bronzer on my skin so I don't look that pale while I'm chilling at home in my jumper. Because, you know, all I have planned is some editing, so you need to look fancy for that. But that's the look basically for today. Again, we use the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette, and yeah. I'm still not too sure about my feelings on this palette. It's just half of the time doesn't turn out how I want it to, and some of the shadows are a bit harder to work with than others. It's just, I don't know. You know, I will keep using it because I already have it, and it was quite an expensive palette. And it's not a horrible look, it's just a lot more muddy than I wanted it to be, but never mind, it's still a nice glittery smoky eye, and I like everything that glitters. I'm just a magpie in that sense. So I don't know, let me know what you thought of this look, and if you have this palette, what are your favorite combinations to use. But for now I'm gonna go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But for now I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day and you keep safe, and bye bye. Have a lovely day again. Why did I say it twice?